Alright, so we got a dryer here this morning. So there's definitely something scratching in the drum here. Let's drop the quarter and see. Close the door. Oh yeah. Definitely a problem. Let me get my light here. Okay, so let's get in here and investigate. And that's all tore up back there, or where something got caught in there and rubbed it out. Let me see if I can tell where it's coming from. Okay, whatever it is definitely happening at the top here somewhere. So this has got me baffled here. I mean, whatever it is, it's right up in this corner. That's weird. I mean, usually there's nothing stuck in the drum that I can find. And if something falls in, usually it'll be down here. But for it to be up here, that's really strange. I'm going to have to take the front of this thing off. So I'm going to have to take the front of this off to see what's up in this corner. I really have no idea. Never had one making noise at the top. Oh, you know what? That might be a Allen wrench, not a star bit. See if we can give it a little help here. Up it along, because I think it's going to strip. This thing's tight. There we go. Okay. Whew. I worried there for a minute. I put that drill on there and it kind of stripped that out a little bit. Alright, so somebody sent me this here little magnetic holder, so I like this one because it kind of folds up. I got a whole bunch of these people sent when they seen me dropping stuff. So anyways, I got that sitting there. So keep my stuff together. I don't know if you saw those quarters that just fell out. See those quarters? Well, not quarters, but pennies, nickels, dimes. They just fell out when I opened the door here. Let's see what we got in here causing this noise. Alright, so what the heck is creeping over there? Really weird. Get my light. Alright, so let's see what we got here. This is lots of lint. Yeah, just lint. Bucket crap. I don't know what that is. Baby sock. Oh, I see some quarters stuck here on the edge. Alright, so all in all, not too bad. Here's these pennies and stuff that fell out. I got a couple here. So I am still not seeing what's making all this noise. Alright, so we got some stuff here. We're going to try to sweep this out a little bit. little thing here. I'm this old room in Brittany's house. I've never used it before, but let's see what it does. See how it fits in there, or how it works. Thing here. Yeah, it might be all right for certain things, but not so great for doing that. Okay, so now there is something that's hitting. Let's see if I can. If there's any rub marks on the top of this door. I don't see anything. All right, so let me drop another quarter in here. Yeah, we sure do. What is going on here? Why can't I see this? Why can't I see this? It's definitely at the top. I mean, there's some places there where a screws got stuck and it bent it out. Maybe, let me get something and bend that back in. Maybe it's hitting back here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's definitely bent out. All right, so let's get in here. I got me a little punch. Let's see. It sure doesn't say. So right here, it's really close. Let's see if we can. Well, that bent back in easy. Pretty easy. Alright, that was the closest I could find to see if we hear anything now. Oh, look at that. I don't hear anything yet. Aha! So we found it. No more squeakity-deakity, scratchity-datchity, should I say. Okay, so what it was, I think you just saw me pound it back in. There was a screw or something that had got in here and tore this metal, and it was sticking out. So sometimes there's little divots, and it was sticking out far enough it was scratching on one of those little divots. See, that's where screws get stuck in there, and then they bend the drum. So that's all that was. I just had to pound that back a little bit to get it away from the drum. So, all right, so let's put this thing back together. I'm not going to talk, and then we can speed it up. Hold here, so I see him. All right, so right there. Some hinges down here. There's not hold it. You want to put more screws in there. These black ones on the door. That door. These have little star washers on there. That'll keep them from the winding. I'm going to say. 3 screws at the bottom. 3. Stick them on. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the screws in loose first, because if you don't, you'll end up taking stuff back apart. Okay, so now we get everything back in. Now we can work on tighten it up. Okay. There's a little washer. It's kind of fibrous washer, whatever, for the door to fit on, so make sure we put that back on there. So no more using a drill on these things. It's almost stripped. Okay, so 4 shots good. Now we screws on my, oh, there's that extra star washer. Let's see where was it going? It's here. Yeah, it's missing. I didn't see that in there. There we go. All right, it's better. Put this up so we don't get too much air in the firebox. Okay, sounds a lot better. All right, so I had a note here, said, this was laying on my desk in there, says came off a wooden bench. Well, we only got 2 wooden benches, so it looks like that's on there. All right, so here we go. So this has worked its way off. It looks like just the nuts came off. All right, so let's go back here in my junk drawer, see if I can find a nut that'll fit on this. And then we can put this thing back together. So, oh, here we go, 420. Let's see if these fit. Hot diggity dog. I think we're in business. What size this is? 1/4 inch, probably 3/8, 7/16. So 3/8. Nope, must be 7/16. Oh well. We'll just do this. These things actually grip really well. This thing doesn't need to be Vulcan death grip tight. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go. Bring this up a little bit. What? That's got a little bit of wobble in it. Let me. If I get a couple more washers and put on there, take that wobble out of it. Okay, so I put a couple more washers on there. It was just this one. So let's stick a couple more on there and see if it's gonna make us a little level, a little wobbly. Oh yeah, there's no wobble now. All right, let's make sure we set on this no wobble. Oh, we're good. Okay, so I just noticed these are our air conditioners, inlet and outlet. Boy, that's pretty dirty there. So anyways, this is the inlet for the air, and then the outlet comes here. So it's all in the same thing. There's not a separate return vent. It just sucks the air through the middle and then blows it out the sides here. So that's actually our return. All right, so we're gonna get up here and see if we can clean these a little bit. I got a little bit longer of a wand. put on these maybe. Okay, just a little something. We got one more to clean. Jump up here and do it fast because we'll be opening up here in a minute so I can get this done. I had more crap on it than I thought. Usually clean those a couple times during the summer, but I haven't cleaned them for a while. All right, so here's our new fancy bench. We decided when we put these washers in, we wanted 4 big ones, so we had this empty space. So we determined we could cut a bench down like this, cut it down, set it up on here. And I made a sign up. This is our new fancy cell phone charging station because we have an outlet right here. So if you need to charge your phone and be on it, we got you covered. Wow, that was almost blocked off. All right, you know what? I've never taken these off before, but it looks like maybe these things just drop right out and I can take this thing over and spray it out. Oh, look at that. Well, Shazam. Well, there's a little dirt and dust up in there too, huh? Here, spray this off. Oh, look at that. That's much better. Yeah, I swept these off about maybe once or twice this summer, but I didn't even really pay attention that you could take them off. All right, so we need to get up on the roof. All right. Let's give him a little sweeper in case we need it. Got my drill. Let's take this stuff up first. Drop it off. Wow, you get to see the top of the laundromat. This might be a first, huh? See what it looks like up on top. Just if you're wondering what we're doing today is change the air conditioner filters. So it's been a little bit. I think I've changed these things 3 times maybe this summer. It's been super hot. So it's due. Even though we're towards the end of the year, I definitely want to change them. So I don't want these things all packed full of laundromat lint sitting inside there all winter long. Because our furnaces are different. They are actually inside. Even though these units have furnaces in them, we don't use them. Which is a little bit goofy, but so this is the top of the laundromat. So we got 3 air conditioner units. These are brand new. I'm sure you probably watched the video when Roman put them in. So we got these 3 new air conditioner units. So that's a good thing. But we got to keep up with the filters. It's not too hot today, so we shouldn't have to worry about these things kicking on. It's a little tough changing the filter when the thing kicks on. All right, so here's our filters, and put a piece of tape in there because there's a little gap. And there will be dirt get in between that crack, so I taped it up to try to help us out so we don't get so much dirt. These things just barely fit in there. Alright, so there's our first one. Say they're due to be changed. Okay, so I see a little bit. So this little thing is pretty handy. Keeps me from having to drag a shop vac up here. And it's good enough for what I need to do here. Turn on vacuum and turn it on. Pull this out. As you can see, we have a little bit of overflow stuff here. Alright, so all the rest of it looks good. There's just a little bit there in that corner. So, pretty basic stuff. You just got to make sure airflow. You want your air flowing through this side and out the back. So, make sure you put your right arrows facing the right direction. See, what was happening is, if you keep these things all the way apart, it leaves a little gap. Well, then lint gets in that gap and it would be packed. I mean, there would be stuff in the fins up and down through here, right where this gap is. Get our length that we need, so it's roughly there. Let's tear it. Okay, now we can hold both ends of this so it doesn't get all wonkied up, and so we can seal this little crack off so we don't get okay, so that keeps everything going through the filter, nothing getting packed up in the back. Okay, it's back on. Okay, and these things are just pretty simple. They just spin around. Just need them snug. Okay, there's number one done. Let's move down here. I don't know if I can carry it all, but okay, so this one looks pretty dirty. They definitely do. Came out super easy. Yep, not even more dirty. Yeah, it really cuts down on your efficiency if you don't keep your filters relatively clean. Okay, so we got a little bit of, just a little bit of stuff here in the corners. Yeah, each one of those dryers down there, like the double stacks especially, they're like 90,000 BTUs. So it's just like having 25 furnaces running while you're trying to air condition your house. So it's a pretty daunting task to try to air condition this place with all these dryers in here running when we get busy. These air conditioners work really hard in the summertime when it's hot. All right, now we're good. We're all the way to the side, all the way to this side. We're golden. These little things can only be one way. Get this to slide back in. Right there. Uh-oh, it's gonna kick on. 2 down. 1 more to go. Now this air conditioner is just for basically the tanning beds. And up in the area where he opens packages, there's a vent there too, but this just feeds this all the tanning beds and then a little bit up front here. All right, so let's get this apart. Hang my knuckle. All right, so let's do both at the same time. Okay, so this one's probably the least dirty of them all. Okay, we got our airflow heading that way. This one looks really good. I don't see any. There's a little bit here. A little bit right up in here. Okay, put it back together. Surround. Now you see the changing of the furnace filters, air conditioner filters, I guess. Yeah, we just had a new roof put on this thing too. Everything's new. Yeah, I really like this drill. It's got a little latch on it so you can hook it on your pants. That way I can climb down the ladder and have one less thing to hang on to. You want there's getting to be quite a bit of stuff here. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get my feet wet. Throw this out here if we can. Man, I don't wanna. This in the parking lot. I think I can make it. Ugh. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't get down on my knees. Ugh. They fall off here because it's wet. Ugh. All right, so a quick little gutter clean. Oh, I hit the power wire. Let's go over here and see what we got. Since I'm up here, I don't get up here very often. Oh, I get my feet all wet. Oh, I don't have to get on my knee. I don't need to fall off this thing. I'd rather have a wet knee than a broken neck. All right. Well, that's better. We get a bunch of wind. Oh, now my knee's all wet. It's okay. I didn't fall, so I got a wet knee, but that's better than a broken neck. All right, now we can get down the ladder in one piece without tipping over. We'll be good. All right. Let's get this stuff thrown away. Okay. Ready, Eddie? It's another day. Got something else accomplished here. This will get us for the rest of the fall time, do the summer on these filters, so we won't have to change them till next spring sometime. All right, ready, Eddie? Over and out.